YouTube, this is Dars here, and I'm just going to be showing you my new deck, the Inzektors. Hope you enjoy. The Dragonfly, of course. Basically, I probably think, other than Hornet, he's probably one of the other best guys, because basically he starts the loop. So to get Hornet, pop, Centipede, pop, search another one, so you can just do the loop all over again. So yeah, this is a definite 3 in the deck. 3 Centipede. Centipede adds your Dragonfly to your hand. And also, yeah, that's basically the main one. Like, yeah, basically, Dragonfly Centipede, then Centipede gets Dragonfly. The deck just loops. The deck just keeps looping, looping, looping until if it runs out or your opponent's still alive. Which, if your opponent's still alive, then either the person's got like a lot of answers to this deck, or just you just didn't do the loop right. So yeah, it's a definite 3 in here. 3 Hornet. I know there's 2 proxies, but I'm trying to get 2 more. So I'm just hoping, like in the future, I'll do an updated video with 3 Hornets instead of 1. But yeah, that's the Hornet. Basically pops a guy, and then yeah, that's the main card. Hornet's like well overpriced just now, but I can see why. But still, Hornet just pops like big guys with no sweat at all. As soon as she's equipped, you can pop anything. Then that's how they get their effects off, because this goes to grave. So yeah, this is a definite 3 in the deck. I play 1 Gigamantis. It's just a good thought of having, like, you can use you can do all of the combo, then you can finish it with the Gigamantis, or you can exceed. But you can just use the Gigamantis effect to equip the Dragonfly or Centipede or anything. So and their attack becomes 2/5. So I would probably play like 1 or 2 in here. So I would play 1. Birdman. Birdman's one of, like, probably the only tuner, and it's just the fact you can just go Dragonfly, get Centipede, throw the loop, and then you can return Dragonfly for a Birdman, and then Synchro for the just Synchro for level 6. It's mainly level 6 you should normally go for. So yeah, I think 1's probably good enough in here. 2 Gardeners. It's good when you're ditching for Grapha or no Grapha, fuck, Greffer and Armageddon Knight. So I still like 2 because you negates attacks, of course. But yeah, 2's I would probably max these guys out. Plague, the other tuner that's works with Greffer and Armageddon Knight. So yeah, obviously 1. 1 Armageddon Knight just to send your Hornets, Plague, or maybe a Necro Gardener to graveyard. So I probably 1's fine. Greffer, I only play 1 Greffer because I just not a lot of cards you want to ditch. I mean, apart from probably 6 cards. Yeah, 6 cards you would want to ditch or go to graveyard, so you won't always get them in hand. So I think 1 Greffer is just enough. Zangan, just to add, just to say if you're missing a piece of the loop, just to add any of them except Centipede, but it's mostly Dragonfly and Hornet you would normally go for. So yeah, Zangan's pretty good. Gars, of course, Gars is in most decks lately. It's just a good 2/7 and gets all the high stuff. Vela, because the deck doesn't really like people like activating effects, of course. It's just they kind of struggle against people that just do a look themselves. So yeah, it's good to stop some things, especially with that new wind up discard thing. And whoever probably makes that deck should probably not, because you would get a lot of people hating you. Well, you can actually make the deck yourself, but people will probably despise you for it. So I think it's pretty good. Right, onto the spells. 2 pot dualities. And your deck doesn't special summon except with Dragonfly. So you can just go, like, you can activate that, get a Hornet or Centipede. Then you can just do the Centipede, pop, add the Dragonfly. So you're ready for next turn. So I think, yeah, this is the definite. Village Burial just to get your hornets or the graveyard a lot easier. Forbidden Lance, just to Forbidden Lance to protect your hornet, well not hornets, dragonflies, and centipede and maybe your exceeds. Rota to add your Grapher and your Armageddon Knight. Allure, because your deck's just all darks, so it's a good draw power for them, and you don't really mind removing like most of the darks and even in this deck. So yeah, I would definitely play Allure in the deck. Half Avarice, just in case, like just for if you've like wasted all your used all your dragonflies, and you can just bring them back and start to loop all over again. Heavy Storm, Star Spell Traps, Book 'em in. I'm starting to play this now because I don't really like it when your opponent like plant decks synchro a lot. So this could probably just stop them. But yeah, I still play one. 2 MST because the deck hates back row. Because if a Dragonfly gets negated, it's pretty gay when they do it. Because then they have a turn to set up and even counter another Dragonfly or a Centipede, which does get annoying. Dark Hole, Starting Monsters. Monster Reborn, bring the guy back. Onto Traps. 2 warning, negate summons. Solemn, negate summons spell traps. Trencher Tribute, just destroy all spells or monsters on the field. The trap does shit. Still, it's just the card of the format, including Thunder King as well. So I would probably, if I had one space, so I put this in. And Mirror Force, just in case you got a big flock attack. Mirror Force. On to the Synchros and Exceeds. Right, Synchros, Trishula, of course. Probably seen this getting banned next format anyway. So let's just people get prepared to get their Mistworms. Stardust Dragon, just a handy card to have. Scrap Dragon, really handy card to have. Pop a card, pop one of your monsters. Black Rose Dragon to pop the field. And Underground Arachnid, really good concerning of the insects and their darks. And also the fact you can just steal a guy. So yeah, it's a good thought of it being there. Just they could be sitting on a big defender, which I highly doubt because Hornet would probably go over it. But if they can't be destroyed by card effects, which I highly doubt, then there's your answer there. And also you can just clear the field whatever they have and just die directly. And they can't add any spell and traps while this card's attacking. So yeah, this is really handy for the deck. Bryonic, Scar card bounce card. Orient, move play a Synchro. Catastar, attacking on Dark, it dies. Armory Arm, equip, it gains 1000, and it does damage every time it kills. Right, on the Exceeds, Livier, because you do remove, like from Birdman and that, and most of the time your opponent would remove your Hornet, so there's one of your best ways to get them back, considering like all of them are level 3s. So you can just do the level 3 one with the Dragonfly and Centipede, which can get Hornet back. Leviathan Dragon, just to make a 2/5 attacker. That's a grade 3, rank 3. Stairs on Roach, to stop special summoning. And number 39, Utopia. It's good for negate attacks. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Still really enjoyed this. See you, YouTube.